Hello and welcome to this Warcraft replay. It's going to be just the best of one here from the PGL. Just catching up a bit on lost time. I do apologize immensely for not casting anything for the past 2.5 weeks. I think I said that I was going to be extremely busy for a couple of weeks. And that's mainly because I had to finish up with final assignments. And of course, the exams are coming up soon. So, yeah, I'm gonna try and cast 2 games today, and then we'll see how it goes in the next couple of weeks. My exams will be over within 2 weeks, so yeah, we'll have to wait and see how that is going to turn out. Tho is going to be spawning in as the purple human player in the top left, and he will be facing against Nicker, the blue Night Elf player in the top right. So it is going to be a Night Elf vs human matchup here on the map of Echo Isles. We have an Agent of War start here from Nicker. Could get punished by the militia, but we'll have to wait and see. It is going to be a tavern altar here, as Nicker just placed down his altar of elders. So yeah, hopefully it will be a good tavern hero, because we could potentially have a bad tavern hero, mainly the Dark Ranger, as it's been a while since I ranted about the Dark Ranger, but of course Dark Ranger is probably not a very consistent hero I have found over the many games that people have chosen the Dark Ranger first. So we'll see what Nicker goes for. Panda is very likely against Tho, but yeah, there are a couple of flaws here for the Panda. Obviously, the Spellbreaker's eventuality is definitely one of them. Okay. I don't know if Nicker actually intended to draw aggro on the camp just yet, but yeah, he'll just have to be careful not to get any killing blows, as his tavern hero is going to be a Dark Ranger. Okay, a little troublesome, but it seems like Tho got himself a Panda as well. Wow, I didn't expect Tho to actually go for a tavern hero at all. I was expecting just the ordinary, but apparently that is not going to happen.
A player's forces are under attack.
Okay, sorry about that. Trying to clear my throat here. Yes, Dark Ranger, if you don't know her abilities by now, she has the one she's using right now. It's an attack modifier. I think it's Black Arrows. I think that's what it's called. Trying to remember if it's the killing blow or not. No, it's not. It's a debuff. If they die with a debuff, they will spawn these skeletons here. So the essential for the Dark Ranger first is you try to swarm your enemy as much as possible. You try and turn fallen enemies into your own allies and try and win from there, but it's going to be difficult with the Panda out, as no matter what, even though you can get more skeletons, Panda can just fire them down. So yeah, I don't think I've seen this matchup before, so I'm interested to see how it actually turns out. We have a Drunken Brawler here from the Panda, as we can see that miss proc. I'm pretty sure, yeah, Breath of Fire as the second ability as well. So Tho, I don't know how much damage he can actually do with his very few archers here. He could potentially get himself a Footman, that would be pretty nice. He also has +9 claws of attack from his very first camp, so that's always nice to see. And ensnare onto the Footman. Unfortunately, he did die by the Ogre Magi, so he didn't get that bit of experience, unfortunately. Hunter's Hall is being utilized here, so
a player's forces are under attack.
we could have a couple of Huntresses coming out. We do have number 1 already out on the field. I don't know if that is the only one. That appears to be so. Oh, we have a couple of militia here trying to deal with this Ogre Warrior camp, and the Dark Ranger will pick up the kill there. Unfortunately, she did not quite get the Ogre Warrior. I guess she didn't expect that amount of damage from those militia, but she will pick up a couple of peasants for her troubles. And the skeletons will go and try and harass the peasants, but it is going to be difficult with that Arcane Tower up. Arcane Tower is actually going to focus down at Nicker's Shadow Priest here. Ooh, very low hit point peasants here, but yeah, Nicker just can't afford to stick around anymore since his opponent has just arrived. Though it does have 2 Shadow Priests, and of course that does entice Nicker very much, but will he ever get the killing blow? I am not sure. TP staff from the Panda will actually push Nicker away. Level 3 versus level 2. We have Huntress number 2 out, but unfortunately Huntresses haven't proven exactly useful so far. Expanded tent from Tho as he tries to build a couple of towers. Probably will not be able to see completion there, but Dark Ranger could potentially get surrounded, and Breath of Fire will proc a TP scroll at 3 health. So pretty good timing from Nicker. Unfortunately, it's never nice to have a TP scroll being burnt, especially since, well, you didn't exactly force to cancel on your opponent's expand attempt. You just delayed it a couple of seconds. So Nicker is kind of screwed unless he gets his tier 2 like completed and done, in addition to having his expand completed and saturated, because Tho is pretty much going to overtake him very soon, as do all humans do. Breath of Fire, very nice Breath of Fire in fact. It will deal a ton of damage onto those units. And he will just get out scot-free with that boost of speed, and oh, he might turn around for another Breath of Fire. Maybe, maybe not. There we go, Breath of Fire to pick up one of those archers there. And he will just back off with the TP staff.
A player's forces are under attack.
More long distance creeping here from his army. I don't imagine Tho might go for a second hero. I mean, obviously Keep Tech is not done, so I don't know if that's going to be a true statement or not, but probably not. I'm pretty sure the Panda will stick to being alone for quite some time. Of course, he might get a second hero if his Panda proves to die a lot. We might see a Paladin coming out potentially for him, but yeah, could be a Paladin. I don't think a Mountain King is that synergistic with the Panda. I don't know, honestly. It's been a while since I've seen a Panda first. I don't recall if a second hero was ever picked up or not. Okay, well, the expand attempt has been thwarted for Nicker. So we'll try and get that back up as soon as possible because humans are pretty OP with an expansion. Nicker is saturated, but apparently he's going to lose his expand after only mining about 300 gold. That's not exactly that great. It doesn't actually cover the cost there, and they will go with a pretty nice Breath of Fire, and we are going to have a second hero immediately. Nicker is going to pick up the Noxie, which I guess that does make a little sense. Double archers, pretty thematic, but I'm not sure if that is going to work or not. Definitely this army could very much benefit off of True Shot Aura here, as we have a lot of ranged units. Aside from the skeletons, we have pretty much 100% ranged units here. Plus 15 on the Dark Ranger here, as she does have plus 6 and plus 9 claws of attack. So Frost and Black arrows coming into play. We'll see how useful it will be. These Huntresses, very low health, but a scroll of healing will be used. So with level 5 on his panda there, so level 3 with the Breath of Fire can potentially be used, but he is kind of low on mana. There we go with his final Breath of Fire there. He should probably pick up another mana pot. Oh no, he can't actually pick up a mana pot. He is not keep tech, so he can only resort to clarity potions and regen scrolls. This is really bad for Tho here. Not having tier 2, being too fixated on his expand might actually cost him a little bit. Double Ancient of Laws for Nicker, those Dryads will be a great addition to his army comp. Even though Nicker has forcefully destroyed his opponent's expand once again, it's going to be very tough, I think, to deal with the final base. But once he gets his tier 2 army, I guess that won't exactly matter too much. He is going to try and rebuild his own expansion, of course. It wasn't too useful. Okay, Nicker went on a killing spree on his own units there. It's I'm just making assumptions here. It's probably to free up food, and of course, try and reduce the number of units that will just get insta-gived by that Breath of Fire. But yeah, I don't know about that. We are gonna have the panda going straight ham on these heroes here. Breath of Fire level 3 once again onto these units, and Nicker will lose himself. No, he's not. He's not gonna lose himself. Well, he is gonna lose himself a Huntress, but he is not going to give a charity experience over to that panda. This game might actually have level 6 panda here. I'm very excited to see. Even though it's going to be a human player that's going to be having such a strong ability, regardless, we will see. We might be able to see Storm, Earth, and Fire here. So this this scout farm has been here for quite some time. Maybe this Troll Berserker could go in and toss a couple of axes, maybe? Maybe not. But yeah, Nicker is still sticking to his Dryads here. He is going to start with his Abolish Magic. I am wondering when he's going to start his Bears, because his tier 3 is in progress, but I don't think he has Adept Training completed. Though is going to lose himself a Troll Shadow Priest there, and potentially a Troll Berserker as well. Nice silence onto the panda, and that will stop him from casting Breath of Fire for quite some time. Breath of Fire will... I don't know if Breath of Fire actually deals damage to Dryads. It shouldn't, since they are also spell immune there, so... yeah, well... I'll have to see again, but I'm pretty sure Breath of Fire does not work out. Yeah, it does not. So yeah, Panda's not exactly good against Night Elves either. I did mention how a Panda would look out for Nicker if he chose it, but I didn't actually explain how good the Panda would be if it was chosen for Tho. So, there we go. The shoe is on the other foot, and I mean, it does a lot of damage against heroes, but I guess that was also the same truth for Nicker as well. So yeah, once those bears actually start coming into play, I guess the Breath of Fire will kind of bring back its use. We have the Snow Camp being cleared out here. Black arrows will be used to pick up a couple of skeletons for her, for that Dark Ranger. Ooh, very dangerous here from Nicker, not actually choosing to go for any scroll of Town Portal. So yeah, if he loses one of his heroes, that is gonna be his fault. And he also does not have a staff preservation either, so yeah, a lot of risks Nicker is going to take for this. Another +6 close of attack here from the Murloc camp, so that is essentially +21 bonus attack from those two heroes there. Sentry wards have been placed down from Tho. I don't... oh, I guess that scout farm can't exactly see that far. But yeah, here we go with this engagement here. We have a couple of bears out. Oh, it actually has master training already. Okay, I did not realize master training was done. Ogre Brute will get taken down. But in response, these footmen were trying to go after something, but yeah, I don't exactly know what. Oh, though, going after that very low hit point footman there, but of course, these stragglers as well. Not a smart idea to run away with defend on, because that is going to severely hinder your movement speed. We did have a bit of a breath detonation right there, but we just need one more in order for Tho to not able to afford breath of fire there. TP staff, it does not look like he is going to save his own footmen, and they are just going to be left to die here. I'm pretty sure with these dryads with slow poison, it's going to be pretty impossible for these footmen to actually get away. That being said, I'm pretty sure this one will die as well. Yep, there we go. And yep, close to level 5 on the Dark Ranger, close to level 3 on the Naga Sea Witch there. Naga Sea Witch will hit level 3, but oh, actually she does not. That Troll Berserker was her own, so you kind of get experience for killing your own units. It would be pretty OP if you did, but yeah, you can't do that. That 5 hit point Dryad there, very much not encouraging, what is the word? Attracting that panda to maybe go a little more ham, but he is going to be forced to retreat there as, well, he has no army. I guess that's what happens when you ditch your previous army. The next one will probably not be keen on joining you. Though is going to go Castle Tech into Flying Machines. That is a rather interesting choice. I didn't expect Flying Machines would be a real counter to Dryads. It might actually be going both ways, because I mean, Flying Machines do siege damage, so they do bonus against those Dryads. But Dryads, pretty much any ranged unit can do very well against Flying Machines because they're just so squishy. So, we'll see how Tho goes. I'm not liking this comp so far. Panda is going to try and push this army away. He did deal quite a bit of damage against those bears, but he just needs a couple more kills for that ultimate, and then he could have a one-man army here. But yeah, he just hasn't moved an inch since. We have one single Druid of Talon there for Nicker. I'm pretty sure this is just for the Fairy Fire. So yeah, Nicker has 2 Ancient of Wars. I'm pretty sure he didn't have this when he was making his Huntresses, so I'm not sure what these are for. It could just be for defense, but I don't know. Okay, Fairy Fire is going to be tossed over that Panda, so he's essentially 1 armor, and he is constantly giving vision to his opponent, so his Shadow Priest could abolish magic there, but that is going to pretty much use most of his mana. Breath of Fire able to kill that 1 Druid of Talon. Siege engines are out, so Tho is being very desperate here. Nicker does have 1 Staff of Reservation, and he's probably not too concerned with the siege engines. I guess that's what the second Ancient of War is for. That's why they're uprooted, to deal with any potential siege engine shenanigans here from Tho. He's just very close to level 6. If only he focused a lot more on killing units than whatever he was thinking of, then he could maybe push this army away.
A town is under siege.
Because it does not matter if you lose 1 or 2 of those pandas there. As long as 1 of those pandas of 3 survive, then the Panda Brewmaster will actually survive himself. So yeah, I mean, the Panda was level 5, but he was level 5 for like 4 minutes. I don't know what Tho is actually thinking. Siege engines probably not going to work out.
A town is under forces are under attack.
I mean, the main base doesn't have anything to defend, but I mean, Nicker is placing down a couple of Ancient of Wars. He is pretty much covered on all bases here. Panda going for a Breath of Fire. I guess he got one of those wisps, but yeah, probably not good enough. He definitely should kill at least one of these Druids of Talent there. And there we go. Storm, Earth, and Fire is going to be utilized by Tho, and Nicker might be a little screwed. I don't know how 3 pandas will deal against the full army here, but yeah, Nicker is kind of scared. At least he is pulling his Dryads away. The pandas should probably engage combat against those bears instead. Nope, he's going to go right after those Dryads. Is going to get one. Unfortunately, Moonwells are available for the others. Siege Engines, not exactly doing a lot of damage there. They're actually focusing Ancient of Wars, which is not a good idea. Ancient of Wars uprooted, pretty much any unit uprooted is a heavy armored unit, so it's pretty pointless to have that. Okay, Storm Earth Fire has expired. Not much actually was accomplished by the Panda, so he is just going to retreat, maybe wait for that cooldown and try and play around that. There we go with the Paladin as the second hero there, so
Town is under siege.
yeah. Although the Panda is not dying too much, since the Panda is going to be a one-man army, he is going to try and get as many batteries as possible. So he's got the health battery right now, he is going to get himself the mana battery as well. So this is like full on.
The player's forces are under attack.
Protect the Panda, power the Panda, and try and win with the Panda. But I don't know how well this is going to work out. Nicker has 64 army supply army. He is kind of fixated on trying to defend his own base, but yeah, even if the Panda chooses to attack, I'm pretty sure he can just ignore those siege engines, as I'm pretty sure double Ancient of Wars are enough. Okay, we have one Hippogriff. I guess it's for those flying machines there, but yeah, anyway, this game's gone on very long. So what Tho needs to be careful of is try not to get his 2 heroes caught out, because that would be disastrous, not only for him, but also for the Panda as well. The Dark Ranger is level 5, so she does have greater skeletons there. The Naga Sea Witch is level 3, so she does have probably level 2 Fork Lightning, so that's a lot of burst coming down. Potentially from that Naga Sea Witch, and could have a Fork Lightning there, but a Staff of Sanctuary will be used by the Paladin to save the Blood Mage. Okay, flying machines do have their ground to land bombs, so they'll try and deal damage against those Dryads there. Panda actually going to be picked up by Nicker, so it is going to be a Panda third for our Night Elf player. That is just to deal with those flying machines most likely. Pretty missed opportunity, honestly. I would have loved to see that Priestess of the Moon, but yeah, we're not going to have that in this game, as the Panda is going to come out as the third and final hero for Nicker. I'm not sure what the Panda is doing right now. He is engaging combat with the level 6 Panda, probably not the smartest of ideas, because that Panda is accompanied by a Paladin, so yeah, should not fight that 1v1. Tho is not going to kill that one Moonwell. Okay, never mind. He is going to, with his flying machines very cheekily. Tho has not Animal War Trained Knights out now, so it is going to be a tier 3 comp from Tho. This is looking a little scary for Nicker, honestly. I mean, his opponent was able to stay alive for a very long time with just the Panda, and now that just Panda is going to be joined with a full tier 3 army, it would be very sad if Nicker lost, because that just shows how difficult it is to win against a human. So we'll see. Both staffs are being used respectively. Silence does last quite a while on that Panda, but now it's out. He is going to go for a Breath of Fire here. Possibly. Maybe not. Okay, Nicker is going to uproot a couple of units here to try and push away these siege engines. Another silence onto that one panda. The Blood Mage could potentially go down there, but no, not quite. Hippogriffs are engaging combat with those flying machines, and Tho is going to lose himself a couple of siege engines again. Okay, 3 Ancient of Horses versus 3 siege engines. It's going to be tough for Nicker to actually defend this because these siege engines could just completely ignore those Ancient of Wars and go after that Tree of Life there. But it is not going to happen. Nicker is going to lose himself a Wisp as well as potentially a couple of Ancient of Wars. Never mind, the main army is here and trying to push away this human force. Siege engines could very much just suicide attack that entangled gold mine. And that is exactly what they're gonna do. So Tho, yeah, he's just playing human. He's just playing siege engines. Most players do not like siege engines here because it's just so ridiculous to deal with. Night Elves probably have the best answers to siege engines because they can build those Ancient of Wars to deal with them, but it's not a perfect counter because siege engines still have 700 health. Not only that, they have fortified armor, so the normal attack from the Ancient of Wars is probably not enough to deal with that. Storm Earthfire will be utilized here, but Tho, he does have Cyclone with Storm, I believe Storm. We don't see any slams from Earth, so very disappointed to see Tho not utilizing that many skills from his 3 pandas there. I think he has Slam. Oh, maybe he has the turn. Slam there. No, he has Taunt actually. So he is going to taunt those fellow bears, and he is going to kill with pretty much no effort. And Tho actually managed to destroy the main base. The panda is going to die from Nicker, so it's to be expected. It's level 1 panda, so he's very squishy, but I don't know what Nicker is doing. I don't think there's anything he could do. He might actually just lose here. That's very sad. That's actually very extremely sad to see. Nicker, who was up ahead for a very long time, is going to lose just because opponent just spammed siege engines. Yeah, I don't know if that is going to be a great ending to this very close to 30-minute video here. It's just so anticlimactic. It's slow and agonizing here from Nicker. Tho with his still not Animal War trained knights and siege engines will probably pick up the win. Animal War training is going to be completed just now, and yeah, 78 versus 45. Yeah, this is pretty much done for Nicker. I can't see how he could actually win this.
A player's forces are under attack.
Murloc Nightcrawler Clamp is going to be cleared out here, and yeah, the Nightcrawler will drop a Circlet of Nobility. So yeah, we're just gonna have to wait until the final battle. Paladin is very close to level 3. The Blood Mage is also very close to level 3 as well. Nicker's just spamming Ancient of Wars now because he's just screwed. He can't deal with those siege engines, and it might be. It's very risky going for glaives as well, because if he goes for glaives, he just can't deal with the other bajillion type of units that Tho is going to throw out. So I don't know how he's going to do this. He lost his Ancient of Lore production as well as his Ancient of Wind. He is going to build one Ancient of Wind though. I don't know exactly what for. It could just be for the Hippogriffs, but I think Tho stopped building flying machines ages ago. Plus he has plenty of hippogriffs already, so since we did see the bow range upgrade, it might actually be hippogriff riders. It is indeed going to be hippogriff riders. So not the strongest counter to Tho's current comp, but we'll have to wait and see if it's going to work out. I mean, hippogriff riders deal a lot of damage. They're deceptively powerful, but Tho could just easily research the anti-air upgrade for those siege engines, which looks very like epic, but I don't know how effective they will be against tankier hippogriffs. I've seen them do work against flying machines, but yeah, we might not be able to see that actually at all, since Tho is going to go for the final push here. Score protection will be utilized, but those spellbreakers could potentially steal those buffs. Oh, they do have the anti-air attacks anyway, so Tho is going to be benefiting off maximum damage efficiency here. Cyclone to try and deal with one of those bears. Stormify has already been used, obviously. And the human army is going to just steamroll this Night Elf army here. 1-1 versus 2-3 is kind of unfair. And the Ancient of Wars are just not enough. GG from Nicker, and Tho is going to win this in 31.5 minutes here. I can't control what Tho plays, and he is going to win with a siege push. If only we saw a graph, we could see how far ahead Nicker was in the early 20 minutes, but then the last 10 minutes it was just Tho building a very hard to deal with army composition. So hopefully you guys have enjoyed this long game. I'm going to try and cast the second game today as well, and maybe upload it in a couple of days. Anyway, see you guys later, take care.